Have you ever wondered if a simple 1-cent coin could change your life forever? Imagine digging through your old piggy bank or pocket change and discovering that one small, brown penny hiding there is worth over $9.1 million today. Sounds unbelievable, right? But this is not just a dream. It's a real story that could happen to anyone watching this video right now. Let's dive deep into the incredible journey of the 1990 Lincoln 1-cent coin. A coin so ordinary that millions of people walk past it every single day without realizing its hidden fortune. Act 1. The hook, the penny that could make you a millionaire. Picture this. You're at home, sorting through some old coins. You pick up a penny dated 1990, thinking nothing of it. It's dull, maybe a little worn out, but suddenly you notice something unusual about it, something tiny that changes everything. Within days, you discover that the coin you almost threw away is worth more than a luxury mansion, more than a supercar, more than a lifetime of paychecks combined. The 1990 Lincoln penny, small, coppery, and powerful, has turned ordinary people into overnight millionaires. One of these rare coins recently made headlines when it sold for over $9.1 million. The history. From ordinary minting to legendary status, the Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909, honoring the great Abraham Lincoln on his 100th birthday. By 1990, the penny had already become an American classic, a small coin with a big story. But in that year, something unusual happened at the United States Mint. A limited number of error coins were struck. Some came with double dies, others with missing mint marks, and a few had microscopic minting defects that went unnoticed. These rare mistakes made those coins extremely valuable to collectors today. Imagine this. There are billions of pennies in circulation, but only a handful of 1990 Lincoln pennies are known to have these rare minting errors. Those few coins are the golden tickets of the coin world, hidden treasures waiting to be found in change jars, drawers, or old wallets. How ordinary people found extraordinary wealth. Stories keep emerging from across America. A young man from Texas once found a 1990 penny in his grandfather's collection. It was a proof coin without a mint mark, one of the rarest ever made. He sent it for professional grading, and within months, it was valued at over $1 million. But the legend grew even stronger when another rare 1990 Lincoln cent surfaced at auction. Perfectly preserved, flawless in detail, and authenticated as a rare minting error, it shattered all records, selling for an unbelievable $9.1 million. That's more than what many Hollywood stars earn in a year, more than the cost of the most expensive luxury yachts, and more than what most people make in a lifetime, all from a single penny that could fit in your hand. Now here's the big question. How can you tell if you have one of these ultra-rare 1990 Lincoln pennies? Look closely. First, check the mint mark under the date. Some of the 1990 No S proof coins were accidentally struck at the San Francisco Mint without the letter S. These are among the most valuable errors ever made. Next, check the condition. Coins graded, mint state, or proof 70 by professionals hold incredible value because they are nearly perfect. Even the slightest flaw can reduce the price, but the best preserved examples can fetch millions of dollars. Finally, look for doubling in the letters or numbers on the coin. A double die can instantly multiply your coin's worth by thousands. Think about it. How many pennies have you ignored or given away over the years? That handful of coins on your desk, that jar in the kitchen, or those old rolls of cents you've been meaning to cash in. One of them could be worth more than gold. Every year, people find rare coins by pure accident. And every time, their lives change forever. The truth is, treasures are hiding in plain sight. You just need the curiosity and the courage to look closely. The story of the 1990 Lincoln penny is more than a coin story. It's a reminder that even the smallest things can hold unimaginable value. That sometimes, fortune hides in the most ordinary places. You don't need to be rich to become wealthy. You just need to pay attention, stay curious, And never underestimate what you have. That old penny in your hand could be your ticket to a completely new life. So tonight, when you empty your pockets, don't overlook that 1990 penny. Examine it. Study it. Because you might just be holding the next $9.1 million coin. Hashtag final words. Stay inspired. Stay alert. Because wealth doesn't always come from banks or business. It sometimes comes from the simplest places, like a forgotten penny that holds a secret fortune. If you found this story powerful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because your next video might just reveal the coin that changes your destiny. Would you like me to write this same script in a more emotional storytelling tone, like a narrator movie-style voiceover, or in a documentary YouTube style next? Have you ever picked up a penny and thought it could change your life forever? What if I told you that a simple 2016 Lincoln penny, yes, that 1-cent coin sitting in your pocket, could be worth up to $9.1 million today? Stay tuned, because this is the story of how an ordinary coin turned into a millionaire's ticket overnight. In 2016, millions of Lincoln pennies rolled out of the Denver Mint, stamped with that small D under the date. Most were just ordinary coins, used in stores, slipped into piggy banks, or lost in car seats. But hidden among those billions was one coin so unique, so unbelievably rare, that it would rewrite the history of modern coin collecting. No one noticed it at first. It looked the same as every other penny. Same copper coating, same Lincoln face, same memorial design. But under a magnifying glass, it held secrets that would make collectors' hearts race and turn one lucky finder into an overnight millionaire. It happened like this. A man in Colorado was sorting through his loose change one night, checking his pennies with a magnifier. He almost threw the 2016 D aside until a glimmer caught his eye. The strike looked off. The lettering around the rim was slightly doubled, and the mint mark appeared slightly misaligned. He didn't know it yet, but he had discovered one of the most valuable modern pennies ever made. Experts later confirmed that his 2016 D Lincoln penny had a rare double die obverse error, a minting flaw so precise and unique that it turned a 1-cent coin into a multi-million-dollar treasure. The news spread like wildfire. Coin collectors, treasure hunters, and everyday Americans rushed to check their change. Pawn shops and coin dealers were flooded with calls. People who had never cared about coins suddenly became obsessed, hoping to find the next million-dollar penny hiding in plain sight. The penny was sold at a private auction for $9.1 million, a record-breaking sale that stunned the entire numismatic community. The buyer, a private collector from California, called it a modern masterpiece of minting mystery. From that day on, the 2016 D Lincoln penny was no longer just a piece of pocket change. It became a symbol of luck, history, and the dream of overnight wealth. Coin experts say that there might be more of these rare errors still out there. Maybe in an old coin jar, a forgotten drawer, or even your wallet right now. Think about it. How many times have you spent a penny without looking closely? That 1 cent could be worth millions if you take the time to notice the details. If you want to see whether you're sitting on a hidden fortune, here's what to do. Grab your 2016 D Lincoln pennies. Look closely under bright light or use a magnifier. Focus on these signs * doubling on the date or lettering, especially around Liberty or In God We Trust. * unusual shine or misalignment of the mint mark. D. * extra ridges or thick lines near the edges of Lincoln's profile. If you spot anything that looks off, don't spend it. Get it checked by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Because the truth is, one small error could make you a millionaire overnight. * Act 5. The emotional ending. Don't miss your chance. * Every year, millions of coins go unnoticed. Every day, someone unknowingly spends a penny that could have changed their life. The story of the 2016 Lincoln penny isn't just about money. It's about paying attention to the little things. Maybe your next handful of change holds the same mystery. Maybe your penny is the next $9 million treasure. So tonight, before you toss your change aside, take a closer look. Because one coin, 1 cent, one moment of luck could make you the next millionaire story the world can't stop talking about. The 2016 Lincoln penny, once just a cent, now a legend worth $9.10 million. Would you like me to continue this script with an ending call to action, like subscribe, watch next, or motivational outro, to make it ready for YouTube voiceover format? Imagine this. One ordinary day you reach into your pocket, pull out a small brown coin, and without knowing it, you're holding a fortune. A single United States Lincoln 1-cent coin, minted in 1981, could be worth an unbelievable $39 million today. Sounds impossible, right? But the world of rare coins is full of shocking surprises, and this story might just change your life forever. Let's take you deep into the mystery, history, and the unbelievable truth behind one of the most valuable pennies in circulation. The 1981 Lincoln cent. Back in 1981, America was alive with change. Ronald Reagan had just taken office, the economy was shifting, and the U.S. Mint was preparing for something historic. The Lincoln penny, already one of the most recognized coins in American history, was about to mark the end of an era. You see, the 1981 penny was among the last to be made primarily of copper, 95% copper to be exact, before the government switched to a cheaper zinc composition in 1982. That single change turned the 1981 Lincoln cent into a treasure for collectors, historians, and investors around the world. But not all 1981 pennies are equal. Hidden among billions of coins are a few rare varieties, minting errors, off-metal strikes, double dies, and proof coins that escaped into circulation. Some were struck using the wrong die or pressed with a unique planchet. These rare flaws, invisible to most eyes, transform simple cents into millionaire-making masterpieces. One of these extraordinary coins was discovered by a collector in the Midwest, a 1981 Lincoln cent unlike any other. Its surfaces were flawless, the strike was sharp, and the details were unmatched. After expert verification, its value skyrocketed at a private auction, eventually selling for an earth-shattering $39 million. Yes, one penny, a coin that could have easily been lost in a grocery store till, became one of the most valuable coins in American history. So, what makes the 1981 penny so special? First, it's a bridge between two eras, the old copper age and the modern zinc age. Second, it carries the legacy of Abraham Lincoln, the face of determination, leadership, and freedom. Every detail, from the word liberty to the year 1981, tells a story of America's resilience and transformation. Third, and most excitingly, it's still in circulation. That means your next handful of change could be worth a fortune. Let's talk about varieties you should look for. The 1981 Lincoln penny comes from three main mint marks: P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. The 1981 S-proof coins are highly collectible, especially the ones with the clear mint mark. The 1981 D coins are known for rare double die obverse errors, where the date or lettering appears slightly shadowed or doubled. And then, there are the off-metal strikes, where the coin was accidentally struck on a different metal planchet. These are the true hidden gems, often selling for thousands, even millions, when authenticated by professional grading services. Now, here's the secret that every coin collector knows: value isn't just about rarity. It's about condition. The shine, the surface, the mint luster, all these elements decide how much your penny could be worth. A perfect MS-70 graded 1981 Lincoln cent can bring unimaginable prices. If you have a coin that looks clean, sharp, and uncirculated, Don't let it slip away. Get it checked. You might be sitting on your ticket to wealth. Think about it. Something as small as a penny, something most people overlook, can hold the power to change your destiny. That's what makes coin collecting so thrilling. The blend of history, mystery, and fortune waiting in the most unexpected places. So tonight, when you empty your pockets, don't ignore those pennies. Look closely. Feel the metal. Check the date. You never know. That 1981 Lincoln penny in your hand might be your key to a $39 million dream. This isn't just about coins. It's about the hidden potential in ordinary things. About how something small can hold unimaginable value. About how opportunity often disguises itself as something simple, something familiar. If you're ready to uncover more stories like this, more coins worth millions hiding in plain sight, stay tuned, because the next coin we talk about might be the one sitting in your wallet right now. Your future fortune could be just one penny away. Have you ever wondered if the change in your pocket could make you a millionaire overnight? Imagine holding a simple, ordinary-looking penny, a 1-cent coin from 1980, and realizing it's worth a staggering $9.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny, a small piece of copper and zinc, has changed lives forever. This is not just a coin. It's a symbol of luck, mystery, and history hidden right before our eyes. Let's dive deep into the story of the 1980 Lincoln penny, the coin that turned everyday people into millionaires overnight. It all began like any other ordinary day. People were using pennies without a second thought, paying for coffee, tossing them into jars, forgetting about them. But then, collectors started to notice something strange about some of the 1980 pennies. They looked slightly different, sounded different when dropped, and even felt different when touched. A coin collector, while going through his old change, found a penny that gleamed unusually under the light. It was a 1980 Lincoln penny, minted in Denver. At first, it looked like every other coin. Abraham Lincoln's familiar profile, the Lincoln Memorial on the back. But under a magnifying glass, the truth was breathtaking. A rare minting error had occurred. A double die, a metal composition flaw, and a near-perfect strike that made this coin one of a kind. Experts confirmed it. This wasn't just a penny. This was a fortune. When it finally went to auction, bids started pouring in from around the world. What began as a few $100s quickly climbed to millions. And finally, the hammer dropped. $9.4 million for a single penny. Act 2. The mystery behind the 1980 penny. To understand why this coin is so valuable, we must go back to its roots. The year 1980. The U.S. Mint was transitioning between metal compositions, with copper becoming more expensive. The 1980 penny was among the last of its kind to be made mostly from copper before the U.S. switched to a cheaper zinc core. This was an era of change, precision, and experimentation. But sometimes, even the tiniest error in minting can create a masterpiece, and the 1980 Lincoln penny became exactly that. Some of these pennies were struck slightly off-center, others had doubled features in the lettering, and a few contained traces of pure copper, a mix that shouldn't have existed. These rare variations became the holy grail for collectors, treasures that tell the story of America's evolving coinage. Today, there are only a handful known to exist, and experts believe there might still be more out there, hiding in jars, drawers, or pockets across America. Think about it. You might have one of these coins right now. A small, forgotten penny from 1980 sitting somewhere in your home could be the secret lies in the details. The mint mark, the shine, the engraving, the small imperfections that make it special. Check the coin carefully. Look for under the year 1980. That stands for Denver Mint. Examine the edges, the color, and even the lettering around Liberty and In God We Trust. A tiny difference could make it worth across the United States. Treasure hunters and coin enthusiasts are turning their attention to these old Lincoln pennies. The market for rare coins has exploded, with collectors willing to pay top dollar for perfection and rarity. And here's the incredible part, these coins aren't just museum pieces. They're still out there, in circulation, waiting for someone like you to discover them. Asterisk asterisk the emotion of discovery asterisk asterisk imagine holding that penny in your hand, your heartbeat racing as you realize it might be worth more than a luxury home, more than your dream car, more than you ever imagined possible. A simple coin, something you might have ignored all your life, could be the key to a new beginning. The 1980 Lincoln penny reminds us that fortune doesn't always come from where we expect it. Sometimes, it hides in plain sight, in the smallest, most ordinary things we touch every day. So, here's the question. Have you checked your old coins lately? Because one of them could make you the next millionaire. Don't underestimate the power of curiosity, patience, and luck. Search your jars, your pockets, your drawers. And who knows, you might just find that legendary 1980 Lincoln penny worth $9.4 million. Every coin tells a story, and maybe the next one will tell yours. A story of discovery, destiny, and the magic hidden in a The 1980 Lincoln penny isn't just rare. It's a reminder that small things can hold enormous value. So keep searching, keep believing, and never ignore a penny again. Because in this world, even 1 cent can change your life forever. Would you like me to add a powerful YouTube voiceover style version of this script, with timing cues and emotional pauses for a 10-minute video performance?